just a way to set up another pen for the pet lambs. So we've got the gate here, and then the 2 teats and the pipes will go on there, a bit like what we've got there. So I'm going to move the lambs that are sucking and that are up and going out of this pen into this pen. So then that means when I have to train new lambs, you don't get the old ones coming in about and pushing you out the way, etc. And also there's now a change in colour of topping, so there'll be slightly different ages. I mean, there'll be days, but that's just the way we're going to work it this year. Is we're going to work it on topping colour, go by the age, so we know which week each one needs to be weaned, basically. So that's the plan. I am just going to go set up this now, put new piping from the machine to this gate, and then get them swapped over. That's a triplet that I took off about 3 hours ago. Put him to the machine once, and he's already sussed it. What a little superstar. Yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy. I'm just going to cut the cable ties off of this gate and put this stock board onto that gate, because Davey's got all this tied up really nicely and it all interlinks really well. So I'm just going to swap the stock board over, and that'll be easier, I think. Alright, bud, I know you know how to suck. It's a triplet I just took off. Right. Keep those cable ties and put them in the rubbish. Just going to cable tie this up and see what sort of height. There, maybe. It's always hard to know, but the lambs are quite big actually, so we'll go for that. Do it tight. Just got to remember that the teats as well. We'll go for that. Right, try that and see. Right, I'm just going to put a cable tie at the bottom here so they can't pull it out. So we just normally set these up as and when we need them. We find it seems to work quite well. So I'll just tighten that and put one up this side as well. Yeah. There we go. Now to hook up the pipes. Here's the piping. This is the stuff that they recommend. Where are we? Where's the end? Okay, I might need to soften this, I'll see. Get some water actually. It's nice and hot. See if that's enough. Nope. Right, I'm gonna have to go and get boil a kettle. Go and get some hot water. Basically, this pipe, put it onto the end of that. That's got a wee tap on it, so obviously the tap's shut off at the moment. Pipe goes onto there, and then it'll connect along to those teats there, and then that'll be set up ready for that pen. You just add as many or as little as you want each time. So we've got 2 there, we've got 2 on there. I'll put 2 on here, and see how that goes for just now. Okay, I've gotten some hot water. See if this softens it enough. Hopefully. I'm just trying to get it on here as far as possible, just so there's less chance of it obviously coming out. Right, I think that'll do. This is where it's all in a complete mess. So we don't want too much slack either, because otherwise the milk will get too cold. But then you don't want it too tight either. I think if we go for that, and then we can cut that there, and then I'll get my 2 Y's off of that. So yeah, I'll probably go for about there. I think. Get my knife out. Right. So there. Get the Y piece now. There we go. The Y joining. Hot water again. There's lots of different bits to it, so we then need to put on these little white things which are non-return valves. So then they go on to like a little bit, and then there's more pipe goes to the teat. So there's lots of little sections to everything. See if that's softened enough. So it does just take a wee bit of setting up, but once you get there, it's good. Should be far enough. Right. So that's the main pipe. I then need to get the next bit from this Y. I then need to cut a small bit. So if we, from here, cut a small bit, return, and then into the teat. So that's non-return. Soften that again. Try and push everything on as far as I can. Hope to God it doesn't come off. Because if it comes off in the middle of the night and you're not here, you have a flood. Because obviously the machine keeps pumping. She'll use all the milk that's available, and then she'll just keep pumping out water. And in case you didn't realise, I'm speaking from experience. That might have happened a couple of times last year. Obviously by accident, but yeah, it's not nice when you come in the next morning and you find a flipping flood. But well. What can you do? So I'm just joining on the non-return valve there. And then I need another short bit of pipe that goes from the non-return valve into this little thing here. So I put that on there. So I then need a wee bit from there to there. So we'll go for about there. Obviously your non-return valve has to be below the teat for it to work. So hopefully I've got my measurements right. Right. Just soften that quickly as well. Makes it a little bit easier. And then do the same for the other side. So as I say, it does take a wee bit of faffing about, but once you set up, it's a dream. Just that one there. There we go. So that's the first one set up, if you can see it there. So we've got the Y piece here. That then goes down into the milk machine. Non-return valve, wee pipe, and then the teat will go on the other side here. I'll now do the same again for the other teat. gets it all connected up. So we've got the non-returns there, and then goes into the teats at the other side. T-piece works its way back to the machine. So I'll just turn the tap on now, and it should start drawing. I'll give it a wee prime in the pipe just to make sure it's all okay. See it working its way up here. There we go. That's it. To that one. And then to that one. Perfect. So Davy's appeared back, so we're just gonna give this pen a quick bed, give these guys a bit of a fresh bed, and then move some of them into this pen. Tidy up his pipes as well. Let's pick some lambs. Guy, you can go through. You can go through. You can go through. You can. Take those other two, we'll leave the little small one. I'll take you as well, Fluffy. There we go. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And that leaves, yeah, you 3 new ones. So these are the triplets that I took off the other day, and they are now sussed the machine. So I've moved them into this other space just to give them a bit more room. So they'll get a wee bit of pellets, and they'll also get water as well now. Davy's just spotted a gap that they'll get through. So he's just filling up that gate, because sure enough they will find the gap and they will be out. So hopefully they'll enjoy their new space, run about a bit. I'll just get my wee tub for water and a wee tub for some pellets, some hard feed. We introduced this to them just pretty much straight away, just to let them have a wee nibble at it and get used to it. And then when they get weaned at 5 weeks old, they know exactly what it's all about. Water in. And I'll get them some pellets. They will probably stand and trample all over the pellets the first few times you put them in, but at least they soon learn that there's something for them there. We don't give them much just in case they do tip the bucket, so they're not wasting it, because it's too expensive to waste. So that's the hard feed there, just little wee pellets. Pop this in a tub too. Here you go, guys. So having a wee investigation and maybe a pick at it now and again, but they don't normally go through very much until they are much older. So that's their 2 new teats there. A couple of them have already found it, but they'll play about for a wee while. Run about. Some of them are starting to nibble at the pellets there. for a wee while. Enjoy their fresh bed, their new space. Have a wee lie down again. Did you cry? These guys do seem very happy. It's good to see. Oh, it's good for the heart to see them running about like that. It means that you're doing a half decent job of them, they're happy. This is, yeah, it's a tough one. This was Mum's area of expertise. She was known as the chief pet lamb reader. She loved it. She thought it was funny. I mean, she had the patience of an absolute saint to be able to do it. But what a job she made of them. That's it for this one. Thank you again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a lovely weekend, and we'll see you for the next one.